Karim Toure manufactures these body perfumes in the Senegal capital, Dakar. He has a message for the finance ministers meeting in the city.
Many young African entrepreneurs have this kind of problem. So this money we are just hearing, from financing Africa business, like something like that. You know what's happened? I cannot import a products. Like if I have to import a product to Europe, the certificate, the document they are asking me, it will be very difficult to have it. And one day when they want to bring products here, they do not ask them nothing. It's very easy for them to bring it here. So they have to help us in this kind of things.
Toure's frustration is now compounded by the Ukraine conflict, which has disrupted international trade. Now he has to pay more for imported inputs and deal with delays in delivery. Senegalese President Macky Sall, who is also the chairperson of the African Union, says the lasting solution to the crisis is for the Ukraine conflict to end.
I am reiterating Africa's urgent appeal for de-escalating the crisis in Ukraine. We call for a unilateral ceasefire and a negotiated settlement so that the worst scenarios can be avoided.
Sall says Africa is bearing the brunt of the sanctions imposed on Russia. This, he says, is being witnessed in high prices of goods for a population already struggling to make ends meet.
We received a mandate from our Africa peers to go to Moscow to speak to President Putin, to call on him to put in place conditions that will enable Ukraine to export, but also to call for Russia to be taken away from some of these sanctions imposed. The fact in Africa is that we are suffering from something we can't do anything about.
In the meantime, the finance ministers meeting here say a solution for the African financing gap lies in Africa redefining its relationship with international lending agencies. The ministers are asking the IMF to review the surcharges attached to the money lent to African countries, which amounts to about $4 billion in just 2022. They are also asking for an extension of repayment time. But as the deliberations in Dakar continue, Katim says the discussions should trickle down to the community level in each country. This, he says, will enable business people like himself who feel the impact of the economic shocks to have their say. Coletta, Wanjohi, CGTN in Dakar, Senegal.